Yeah. Are you ready, Evan? You ready to take this plunge with me?
I'm ready.
All right.
And we got Matt and Graydon here with us, and Peter is might talk. He's off camera right now.
I am Mike Talk.
He might talk.
Well, yeah.
He might talk, but we haven't actually given him permission to.
Yes, we are also playing on Peter's profile. I did not bring my Switch with me, so things are a little different. We have all the levels unlocked, but shouldn't make too much of a difference.
Weird playing on the Xbox controller versus the Switch?
No, before you got here, I warmed up on the Xbox controller. It's actually a lot better.
Oh, okay.
It was not. It felt very natural, actually. Here we go. All right, story time. We are ascending.
Oh,
So
here we
I
go.
think
All right.
have 2 jumps now.
Oh, that's right.
Correctly.
Or
Oh,
I
that
think-
was
or it's
okay.
two-
That was
2
spikes.
dashes, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, that's a problem. Oh,
Oh.
never mind.
Yeah. Okay, we're headed to the peak, so this is the last level.
Dude, this music is so serious.
Yeah, it's because like we're running to the peak essentially. We're so excited. We've conquered our demons, and the only thing left we have to conquer is the mountain itself. And we're so excited to do it that we're essentially sprinting to the top.
Yeah. It's actually kind of cool. I never realized that the art that we have on the background there was actually what we were just about to see. I actually had no idea.
Yeah. Oh yeah, literally the level too, because that's what shows.
I
Yeah.
see what I have to do there.
That's springy boy. Yeah, and I'm excited because now that we're playing this today, I can actually play my copy at home because I didn't
Yeah.
want to get further than where we are here.
Yeah, same. I haven't been playing this because
Yeah.
I wanted to finish it with Evan. So.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could say I felt a little inspired listening to like Peter like talk about how much he liked the game and the fact that he was like. Like he beat the game and then immediately went into the B-sides because he liked it so much. Like I forgot that there's like a ton more content in this game.
There's a lot of content.
And I just love platformers, man. I feel
Come
like
on now.
platformers are my element.
It's nice to see that platformers have pretty much come back in full force.
Yeah, that's
as
true.
They were back in like their golden age, essentially.
Yeah. It might be, do you find it's hard adjusting to the fact that you have 2 boosties now?
A little bit, but
Oh, did those springs redo yours?
they do.
Yeah, they
Cool.
do. It's good to know. It's just crazy the amount of like extra mobility that it gives you, you know?
It's a ton.
It's cool that like you become different. Your hair changes as you use each one. Like you use the first one, you become like you're like evil Madeline almost right now, and then you become regular Madeline, and then you have blue hair all
Yeah.
of a
Wasn't
sudden.
that
It's
part
like
of the story?
Sure was.
Well, you combine with your
Yeah.
alter ego, yeah.
Yeah.
You finally, like I said, confronted your demons and
Yeah.
That's kind of tough.
climbing mountains. And
That's a tough
whatnot.
jump.
Do you need both of them?
I don't know.
I don't think you do.
This game had a better story than I anticipated. I like the way they told it.
Yeah, they did a good job with this.
Oops.
Smart.
There
Nice
we
job.
go. Thank you.
Secret?
Is this one of the best indie games of the year?
Of last year?
Didn't this
Last
win like
year?
an award for that very reason? Like, didn't it get like a like? Wait, wasn't it a contestant for Game of the Year in the year of like Spider-Man and stuff? I'm pretty sure it was.
That's a tough straw.
I thought this came out in 2017.
I think it was nominated for Game of the Year the year it came out.
Honestly,
it seriously was.
I never like pay attention to video game awards because like there's no. I feel like there's
Got
no
it.
true.
Oh, wait. This is Peter's profile. Why do I care?
Yeah. I feel like there's no true
What?
like standard for like video game awards. Aren't there like 3 of them out there at the moment?
What are you talking about? There's one main one, the video game award.
Yeah, but like for so many years it was taken so not seriously at all.
Yeah, but the last like 2-3 years, it's been much better.
Has it been? Okay.
Yeah, like the production. like,
No.
it actually looks like an Oscars or something.
Okay.
Yeah, like Jeff Knightley put so much work into making those amazing. I really respect him.
You know, a little bit of a crush.
I mean, he got to host a conversation with him, Elon Musk, and Todd Howard.
Who's Jeff Knightley?
Well, he's basically responsible for organizing the Game Awards, like, and that's pretty much his thing. I assume he's just a guy with a lot of money who's passionate enough about gaming that he put together this Game Awards thing. He actually posted a tweet recently where he announced that the Game Awards are going to be on December 12th, I think it is, of this year. Ooh, what? Oh, it's the throwy thing.
Whoa.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's sick.
That's neat.
I like that you're both working together now for a common goal.
Oh, I didn't. I
yeah.
thought there were spikes down there. I see. So the entire time Evan and I played this game together, I was always like, man, I wonder how much easier this would be if I had like a real controller, like not just the Joy-Cons. We're getting the hang of that.
That's you, buddy.
If you say so.
You gotta make her a little nicer now. Your
All
pals.
right.
Your pals.
This mountain doesn't stand a chance.
Oh, I'm not gonna make her sound nicer. This is who she is.
Yeah.
Stop jinxing
Is that
it.
Sayori I just heard?
Sayori? You did not hear Sayori. Sayori's gone.
Stop
She never
it.
existed in the first place.
Is that how I made it? I forget how I
Yeah,
did
it was like your witchy voice.
Stop it.
Oh, dang, we're
500
going through
meters.
the whole game.
Are we?
Yeah, it's like taking you back to the start.
Yeah.
Oh, are we climbing the mountain? Are we still like re-climbing the mountain? Is that what's happening?
No,
I think so.
You know, there's that little arrow. the
Oh,
little
no, that's
sign
right,
said
yeah.
up. Yeah. No, you're still going up.
Yeah, check it out. This is the beginning area. This is the
Oh, the Lost City.
yeah, the
I
Lost
think
City.
we're climbing up a
Crazy.
different section of the mountain, and that's what's happening right now.
Yo, that's sick. I love that.
As the
This is gonna be a
final level.
long
Whoops.
level.
Well, I think because we have a double jump, I think it's gonna assume, like, we can assume that we're moving up the mountain faster too.
Yeah, I see. Plus, stuff like the hotel and the temple, like that's only gonna be in one location of the mountain, so you're not gonna have to go through it a second time.
Potentially, maybe we might go through it again.
Oh, no.
I think it's every level. I remember this being long. Nice.
Nice,
Jack.
nice, nice.
Do you remember your Mr. Oshiro voice? Because we might encounter him.
Oh,
Any chance we remember what episodes of Celeste?
That would be like episode
Three or four,
three or
yeah.
four around there.
It's probably titled adequately towards the hotel.
It's either Flock Flap or Hold On.
I guess that's not the case.
Yes, it's not. Try Flock Flap.
Flock Flap
that
should
sucks.
work, yeah.
I'm putting my money on Flock Flap.
Because
Yeah,
we were
that's the
talking,
hotel,
yeah, we were
isn't it?
talking about Raven's End.
What's Raven's End?
Oh, Matthew.
This is gonna be like the fourth time we talk about Raven's End on
Oh,
this
come on, make it nice and
playthrough.
quick. Give me the abridged version.
It's a book about ravens where the guy climbed Mount Yamnuska, fell off,
It is Flock.
became
Oh.
a raven, and then he traveled to Banff with the ravens. One of them ate a watch, and then there were some sheep that got hit by a semi, and then the reason why he ate a watch is because a ghost raven told him to.
So this is from grade 5.
Yeah.
Mr. Bell's.
And
This
that was
was-
the last time I heard about the book, so this is all like a memory of a book.
A flock of sheep get hit by a semi?
Yeah.
Does
and
it describe it in
Flock
detail?
Flap was like their meetings. Like, you know in Warriors how they had
Oh, Flock Flap.
meetings?
Alright.
You know how in general groups of people come together for meetings? That's what they called it.
Evan, this is your Oshiro voice.
Okay, I'm coming over there.
Mr. Oshiro's back.
Mr. Shiro is back. It sounds almost like my Theo voice.
Yeah,
It does, honestly.
that's what I thought it was originally. And then you're a
Madeline.
talented voice actor with a huge range.
No, because Theo's voice is deeper, while Mr. Ishiro's voice is a little high pitched. Like, welcome to this fine establishment. While Theo's like, welcome to this fine establishment.
No, I respect it. I respect it.
Whee!
Next level.
Oh yeah, it was the weird castle on the side of the mountain for some reason. How you feeling?
I'm fine. I'm just waiting for something to go wrong.
No matter what happens, I'll be right there with you.
I like that they're pals.
You know what's really scary? I'm starting to believe you.
They're learning to trust each other.
Dang.
1,000 meters.
You should trust your instincts.
Oh yeah, remember this?
Wow, how's this gonna change when you have an
I
extra
actually
jump?
played up to this level on my own playthrough. I think I was playing through the game like a month and a half ago.
You play games, Evan? I thought you just played Minecraft.
Wow, you're excited about that one, huh?
Probably getting closer to home than he liked.
Oh, it's hurting inside.
I'm a
Yeah.
broken man.
Would you say that those are some inner demons?
They are checkers.
Oh boy.
Oh, snip.
Yeah, I literally just said it.
Sorry. I got memorized by your gameplay.
Memorized?
Nah, nice. Oh.
Mesmerized. I
Memorize.
had to think about it.
That's okay. You know,
Whoops.
everyone makes
I've been
mistakes.
working all day.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody has those days.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody feels that way. Sometimes I'm in a jam. I gotta make a plan. It might be crazy, but I don't work that way.
We've been raided.
It's Miley Hannah song.
It's who's Miley? It's a Hannah Montana song.
Yeah, I don't know who Miley
Have you
is
ever
either.
noticed that you've never seen Miley Cyrus, Miley Stewart, and Hannah Montana all in the same room at the same time?
Yeah, what's that about?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think there's really much to think about, but you know. I
Matt,
mean, wouldn't it be crazy if we used the best of both worlds?
I do
Yes,
have a
Jack.
question regarding that kind of thing with Matt, actually. Have you ever, like, made a reference to something that you've learned since you were in Canada to, like, your British family or something like that, and they just have no clue what you're talking about? Like, used a bit of, like, Canadian pop culture or North American pop culture, and your British family's like, what the hell are you talking about?
I gotta put some thought into that and get back to you because I'm sure it's happened, but it's hard. It's hard to think of it specifically, and I can relate to them well enough that I'm usually just referencing things that I know that they understand. But
I feel like it's harder these days for like, because like with the internet and how close like everything is to everyone.
Yeah.
How easy it is to access things. I feel
yeah,
like it's like a lot of cultures are almost
Whoops.
a little
homogenous.
Like,
Yeah.
molding a little bit. Talk about globalization, am I right?
Well,
Is that the right use of that word?
I know.
yeah,
you're
that's
right,
kind of
you're right.
Because I went
globalization.
through all high school learning about that word every single year, and I had no idea what
Well,
it meant.
I've got some good news for
Never
you.
looked it up once.
You used it in the correct term. You
Yeah,
did it.
you did
You
great.
used it right.
I did a. It was a big part of one of my classes that I took last year.
Maybe one day the entire world can come together for a single flock flag.
You're gonna have to explain that one to the rest of the world.
Well, you know, I gotta say, I would like to make the inference as a communications student. I would like to put
Strawberry.
forth the theory that English people would be more familiar with the references I make as a North American because North American culture is a lot more popularized and well known thank you to the media. Think about like the percentage of movies that are in circulation around the world that are from the US as opposed to or like North America as opposed to other countries. I mean, the BBC is huge in England, and British television is really prevalent and way better than Canadian television, by the way.
Absolutely.
But that doesn't mean that
You
they're.
mean Riverdale's not good television? Sorry, continue.
Yeah, so I would be willing to wager that they're naturally a little bit more familiar with British television, with North American culture through North American media than we would be to British culture from British media. But the metric might be closer than you think, considering the BBC is pretty prevalent and a lot of really popular and well-known British-based shows have made it to North America. Doctor Who's an example. I shouldn't say British, more so like European in general, but actually no, it could be kind of British. Anyways, like Doctor Who, but then even stuff like I see the Great British Baking Show. Like my mom loves that show, and you can we watch it on like a British Netflix service that we have called BritBox.
Yeah.
But you can also find it on like regular TV.
Well.
Do you follow anything back home, in terms of
Like a
politics and stuff? Or?
No, and it's funny because people assume that I do. I remember I was at Blake's place and Sean was like, "So, what's your opinion on Brexit?" I'm like, "What's that?"
What is that?
You should probably know what it is.
No, I literally it was the first I
When it
heard of
was
it when he
first,
asked me
yeah.
about it. Yeah. But no, I don't know. it doesn't affect me or my family really. So, I mean, I did see it hit the news lately that I think the parliament in Britain are kind of losing their minds, or at least it's becoming a very.
I don't think the parliament is actually I think parliament was shut down. Not shut down, but
It's just been
the British
chaos.
parliament is not active right now.
Yeah, well, so the news that I watched basically was showing footage of a parliament debate that they have, and it just seemed like mindless children squabbling. It was honestly
here at
really-
Live Connection, we don't like to get political, but hang on to your seats because this is the rest of the episode.
Well, it is like I just found it
This is
really,
on the other
really
side.
I just
Other side
thought
of the world.
yeah, it was like because think about it this way, like the way it's set up is very very similar to Canadian Parliament.
Sorry,
like
we just
there's-
have a little bit of dialogue.
sorry,
here,
sorry,
so.
shoot.
Nice job back there.
Look at you, Miss Positivity over here. You're so supportive.
Don't push your luck.
This is cute. I like this. Yeah, so it's very similar to Canadian.
Oh,
Oh.
I hate this.
This looks messy.
You got it.
I just love watching the videos of Parliament like in action where they're all in the House of Commons and they're all screaming at each other.
Yeah.
And it's like it's so loud and someone's trying to keep order, but no one's paying attention.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much exactly what it was. But the crazy thing is that the person that was trying to keep order, the person that was up in the middle of the two sides bickering, seemed like he was going as crazy as everyone else. Like the footage was him just like, I had no idea what he was saying. He was basically just like hollering. He's just like, "Oh, you people!" Like I had no idea what he was saying. He looked like he was losing his freaking mind.
That was the speaker, like the speaker of the house.
I guess so. The important guy in the middle. I don't remember.
The guy who kind of keeps order.
I think it's the Speaker of the House. I think you're right. So I don't know. Like I guess it must just be.
Oh, those wiggly things.
Yeah,
make
the floor penises return.
Yeah.
So we had so much trouble with level 3 because we were drunk.
Oh my god.
We got drunk when we played this game for the first time.
So you guys are pretty much, if my memory serves, the only drunk content we've done for Live Connection. We were just
And
talking
we
about it
didn't
earlier.
even mean to do it.
Yeah?
It just
Well,
turned out that way.
We were like, all right, let's record Celeste, and I mean, as we did up in Edmonton, because what else did you do? We had some drinking.
Some AGD.
Yeah, some AGD, and because we recorded like 5 hours worth of Celeste, we drank 5 hours worth of AGD at the same time.
I think you might have started us off with that whiskey you were drinking, that Wayne Gretzky whiskey
the
that you
99
loved.
Nice.
So gross.
Ah,
So
I love it.
gross.
See, Graydon doesn't like cheap whiskey, but he still mixes it with pup.
If I'm drinking cheap, so
See, here's my issue with video games: is that they
Like
come out.
in general?
Well, like all these new games, they come out,
Yep.
and I say to myself, you know what? I probably won't play it because I'm not gonna play it, and then I'm fine with that. And you know what? That would be the end of the story. But then I come here, and all you guys talk about the game, and then you talk about how excited you are, and you talk about how fun how fun it is, and everything. And then I say to myself, fuck.
You know what?
Now I want to buy the game.
And I have a similar problem with you, Evan, because you go out and you do all these great things, and you're like, man, I sure love my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, wow, I wish I had one of those.
I was gonna bring that up. And then say, yeah, we don't home play video games, but you go home,
Snuggle with your girlfriend. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm having a lot of trouble
I don't
with.
even know what to say to that.
I just.
You
Guys, I'm Borderlands.
I'll cuddle that tonight.
Matt wants to play. That's
No, no. I'm not gonna come into your Let's Play and ask to play, even though usually when I do, I solve the puzzle that you can't seem to figure out. But that's besides the point.
Are these considered puzzles?
You know what my favorite part about Matt is?
Tell me.
How humble he is.
Oh, I know. Thank goodness I'm so extraordinarily humble.
Are these puzzles or like challenges?
So like the one that
You're
we
not
got
really
stuck on that we
solving
had a.
anything, you're just finding a route.
Yeah.
Is that puzzling?
No, I think you're right. Like what we were dealing with on that. Oh, Peter just went to go get the door. Oh, it looked like he went to go get the door.
He almost spilled Jared's coffee on his desk.
Oh, that's even better. I think you're right, Evan. Like what we were stuck on when we were getting into arguments in episode 11 of Celeste, which you should watch because it's live on our YouTube channel and it's really good because I edited it. Not to say that when you guys edit, it's not good. It's just that I'm very proud of it. Anyways, we got stuck and spent a lot of time arguing about the what do they call it? Like there's like a little section that was like a really complicated dash sequence that you had to do, and like we each
argue it, or were you just a meanie to me? And I
no,
got
you
mad
just
at you?
you literally jumped up and boosted into the same crystal wall 3 times in a row.
Yeah,
Because you were
If
you were
only-
trying to
if-
see if you could boost over it. I get
if
it.
only there was some logical reason for that. Maybe because it was my first 3 attempts at the level.
No, it wasn't. You did it so many other ways, and you're like, what if I did this? What if I did this? Look, Evan, I support you. Okay.
It doesn't sound like it.
I could see the solution, and I just really wanted it.
I'm not gonna go there.
I just
I'm not
I
gonna
respect.
strike
You're the bigger man.
I respect you, and
I'm the bigger man. He's hitting me with paper cups like.
paper cups. Wow.
I'll keep rolling on that. He's hitting me with paper cups, and I ain't gonna strike him down with a
Paper plate.
with a stein, a metal stein.
the middle Stein. Wow, that's classy.
That just reminds me of that Call of Duty video about the flash.
Okay. Dude, last time we were talking about it, you quoted it perfectly. Could you do it again?
No, I'm not gonna quote it again.
Is it because it's
There's-
wildly inappropriate?
Check it out.
It's
There's,
not like
there's a
wildly
secret over here.
inappropriate, but there is like I'm not the
Probably just.
What
It's
is
funny.
that?
This
What?
is they
It's
they
a
had
big
a
old
bat.
coin.
Oh,
It's a big old coin.
whoa, go
Peter?
get it. Okay.
first attempt. What? Were you supposed to get that?
You're glowing now.
Oh,
you
you
would-
have a light.
Oh,
Oh.
that's rather
Or
convenient.
did you already have that?
I don't know.
No, you're glowing
oh, yeah,
like the sun.
light, the room's like lighting up. Peter, Jack found something.
Okay, it's not that exciting. Don't make him leave the bathroom.
Get out here right now.
Peter, you gotta see this. Get out.
Oh, that's a good like auditory joke that won't be perceptible.
Oh, it was nothing. No worries.
Jack found
Yeah.
like a.
The audio is messed.
Like you're in the middle of daylight right now, so it really doesn't matter.
No.
Jack found something that he broke, which made him turn into a ball of light that surrounds him. But he's still himself in his true form.
Okay, you did not do a very good job of that. There's literally already an item in the
He
game
fought
where
his
you turn.
demons and he collected
My
coins.
inner demons.
Did you guys take drugs while I was in the bathroom?
Yeah, do you want some?
Perhaps.
oh,
I've been meaning to watch through all of the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies lately.
let's do it. I'd be down.
Oh yeah, sure, I'll do it with people.
The
I was
last
just
time we attempted that, it didn't work.
no,
so
it went
Well, we
super
were
poorly.
young and
What
naive.
happened last time?
We
I mean, there's projector troubles. There was a small fight, and then we
it's
just
a
went,
large fight
and then we just went to the theaters and saw The Hobbit, and then went
because
our separate ways.
the second Hobbit movie had just come out, so we were like, let's do a Hobbit / Lord of the Rings marathon. It'd be awesome.
Yeah. Well, we'll watch the first Hobbit movie, go see the second Hobbit movie, and come back and watch 3 Lord of the Rings movies.
Oh,
Guess how many movies we watched?
one.
The Hobbit movie.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, I'm really fascinated by the fact that people got into a fight, and I want to know the juicy
So-
details. But
So
Oh,
what?
I can't
Okay,
hear.
so what happened was, the bulb in my projector in my house
Oh, this story.
burnt out. So it took Ash and I a full hour and a half to like figure out how to fix it, or maybe even more. Honestly, I can't remember. And everyone else was just fucking around. You know how Ash sometimes gets. So we
Yeah.
were both a little indignant trying to fix this projector. So eventually it was too late, so we were like, well, we got to go see the second movie. So we went, saw the second movie, then came back, watched the first Hobbit movie, then got like halfway through the first Lord of the Rings movie, and then passed the fuck
Yeah.
out.
oh,
We were planning to start at like 1 in the afternoon, and like we didn't like. Yeah.
Yeah.
It failed.
So
miserably.
part of that story, which kind of glossed over, is that you and Ash were going and working on the thing, and then just got upset at everyone else just hanging out playing pool.
It was upsetting. Like you guys were just fucking around.
Well, this is
And they were like,
projectors as
and-
big
How
as
many
your
guys does it take to screw the light?
We did. We had to figure out how to unscrew the projector, which is in the ceiling. Figure out how to replace the bulb, which is a quarter the size of the projector, while you chuckle fucks were just hanging out in my basement, shooting the shit, making dumbass jokes, while Ash and I were slaving with our sweat and brow, blood and tears. And you were just like, oh, I stroked the 8-ball.
Hey, I came over there and I was like, oh, hey, there's
Oh.
some screws in there.
It's like, hey, I'm great, and I wonder if I can help.
Hey guys,
What?
Braden says hi.
Who?
hi, Braden.
Brayden.
VG Braden says hi.
Oh, AVG.
Isn't
Okay,
there
we got
someone?
that.
I get, okay, I think we might have just found my D-pad.
We found it. Boys, we got him.
I hope Mr. Oshiro is
Mission
okay.
accomplished.
Projector light bulbs are Jack's trigger word.
Why? He treated you like garbage.
They're his D-pad.
Yeah, but I still care about him.
On D-pad.
And didn't have to snap at him like you did.
Whatever.
I mean it. You're way too aggressive.
Oh, dissension in the ranks.
Well, you put too much energy into bad people who just end up hurting you.
Mr. Oshiro isn't a bad person. He's a ghost.
He transformed into a monster.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He tried to hurt you.
That was a cool boss fight.
And now you're defending him?
I'm not defending him. I'm on your side here. I'm mad at him too. I might still be in that hotel if you hadn't forced the issue. But I still hope he's alright.
Okay. I'm sorry
Oh, okay.
for snapping at Mr. Oshiro.
Thank you. It's in the past now.
Let's
You know,
merge into one person.
I think the culmination is that the word?
Culmination, yeah.
The culmination of this game is going to be Madeline actually realizing that, like, because right now she's still blaming bad Madeline for doing it.
Bye, Jared.
Hi, Jared.
Hi, guys.
She's still blaming
Hi.
bad Madeline for that stuff that happened, but it was Madeline. She did it. So I think the culmination of it's going to be her realizing that, like, they're the same person. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Bad Madeline didn't do it. She did it. You know?
Oh, they're doing
Peter, you'll never hit that route.
No, I think you're right. I think it's either that or it's gonna turn out that
Leo was the
Theo?
protagonist. Theo was the protagonist all along.
I think Dark Madeline is like a projection of the mountain, and she only exists the way she does because that's like how the mountain like messes with you.
Yeah, I think that's like the main thing of it. But I think it's like she's still blaming bad Madeline for the things that happened, right?
Yeah.
She's got to come to terms that it was her that did it, not bad Madeline. There is no bad Madeline.
So-
it was just her. She's still gotta face
not
her
to take
demons.
away from this or anything, but Jerry's locked Peter in the bathroom.
How did he lock him in? Oh, because Jared's
He's much
strong.
bigger and stronger
'Cause
than
Jared-
our little
Jared-
Peter.
Jared holds up his bandwidth. That's why.
Yeah.
No one asked him to do
But the
it,
good
he
news
does
is,
it.
next time we want to prank Peter, all we gotta do is put Jared in front of a door.
That's true. Actually, I was thinking of. I don't know if it'd be funny or not, and if Peter might get mad about it.
Better say quick.
Just every time I come over here, have a camera in hand and do that video that guy did with his mom, where you
Oh,
just say,
this
"Peter, hey Peter, heads up," and just toss an egg at him. And just get like 10 of those and put that into a little video. See his reaction.
Brandon just joined the Discord.
Hey,
Oh,
Hey.
that's awesome.
joining.
Thanks.
You're like the second person in there.
We got we don't have as many memes as we should, but it's gonna be memey soon.
We pretty much just need to switch our internal memes, like from the live connection chat in there.
Yeah, we don't really send live memes to each other.
You know,
No, not a lot of them, but just like
We're
even,
like-
like the stuff we did with like what Jared put.
we're like not even friends anymore.
This is just work.
You guys
to
aren't
me.
my
barely
friends. You're my
talk.
colleagues.
I only ever see you guys here. But it is true.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you think about it, we spend time with each other like, for the most part, twice a week, which is a lot more than I see a lot of my other friends. So.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, like not being around for the last few like I've seen Jack and Graydon and Jared a lot because but like you and Eric, for example, we just haven't been at the same sessions for like the last few weeks. And I
Yeah.
feel like I just haven't seen you at all. Like I'm like, where's
Yeah.
Matt? Is he okay?
Is he alive?
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually like voiced this to you guys, but like I used to have kind of a bad attitude to the fact that we like, you know, we have like a regimented schedule that we keep for ourselves, and everything's kind of done on schedule. But then it occurred to me like, what is there to feel bad about? We're literally just getting together to play video games. If I have to schedule time to play video games with my friends, I'd be happy to.
Dude, if I could schedule time to play video games in my personal life, I'd probably play a lot more
Dude,
video games.
that's a you problem, man. Although I also don't get the chance. to
It should
play
be
much
easier
video
for you now that you don't go to school, though. Evan.
Yeah.
You would think.
Yeah.
I guess
But
you are
it's-
back home with your girlfriend, though.
Yeah, but I also still am, even though I'm unemployed, I'm still working. Which is a
Run that by me again.
oxymoron, I guess. Is that an oxymoron?
Well, it's contradictory.
What's the definition of an oxymoron?
An oxymoron. Hey
Like
Google,
big, small,
define an
like a
oxymoron.
small, big.
Yeah,
house.
it's two contradictory things.
You're stupid.
So any contradictory thing. It doesn't have to be specific.
I think it.
So an unemployed person with a job is an oxymoron.
Well, a figure of speech in which apparently contract. Oh my God! Can you
Come on.
I
Okay,
can't
gotcha.
speak. My words are failing.
Oxymoron.
Jared left.
A figure of speech in which
yeah, he does that.
yeah,
He did it too.
a figure of speech in which apparently contradictory terms appear in conjunction. E.g., faithful, unfaithful kept him falsely true.
At the end.
Cruel kindness or living death are other examples. They're just contracting words or phases.
A phase, mom.
It's just an oxymoron.
Bittersweet is also an oxymoron.
Bittersweet.
Or
Yeah.
jumbo shrimp.
Jumbo shrimp.
That's the example I was always given in like high school.
Yeah. I have a way better one in my mind that I usually always refer to, but I don't really remember it. Whoa. Ooh.
I thought she was gonna grab me. Trust fall.
You were falling off the cliff, and you were like, "Take my hand," and she was like, "No."
Long live the king.
wasn't as impactful in the live action movie. as
Did
it
you
is
see
in
the live action?
I did actually. I'm allowed to have an opinion now.
Oh, Ev, you watched It Chapter 2 yesterday. How was
Yeah,
it?
it was actually pretty good, but I can also see why the reviews are saying that it's sitting around at 67 on Rotten Tomatoes. I can see why.
Yeah.
But I still enjoyed it and had a great time with it.
I didn't like the first one, to be honest with you. I
Really?
think that, yeah, a lot of people really liked it. It was like just okay.
I tolerated it. I
I am actually. I love horror movies.
I don't know. Every horror movie we ever watched together, you just didn't seem like you liked it at all. Like, remember that Veronica one?
I didn't think that was a good movie.
I did
Well, I
not
didn't
like
think it was
Veronica
either,
either.
The thing is, you kind of hyped it up to me. You know, you were like, people are saying this is like super
Dude,
scary.
That's what the internet. I actually saw that same post show up again, and people tagging each other in it, saying that it's like people can't people are killing themselves or something while they watch it. They can't finish it. So I like, you know how it is. Media, social media. You see that shit, you're like, oh fuck.
And it's immediately true because it's on Twitter.
Twitter does it. But yeah, I did like hype it up.
I like horror movies.
It too was oddly funny.
That's why I hear it's not really a horror. It's more like a thriller.
Slasher,
Yeah.
Which is it's weird because I don't know. I think I like comedy and I like that it's kind of in a lot of movies now. But at some point, I think it's just gonna get a little bit like just let a movie be a movie without humor, you know?
That sounds insane.
That sounds like a drama.
But like, does a movie always need to have like as much humor as it did? Because it literally felt like it was a Marvel movie with how much humor they snuck in there. Where it's just like constant.
well, does the humor compromise the horror? Like,
I think it does.
Well, I mean,
Like, there's
more
an
like,
entire
are there
segment where it should be scary, but they play it off as a joke,
like
which I feel
what-
like kind of
Yeah.
like. And I never read the book, so I don't know if it was actually meant to be like the second part was meant to be a little more like that. But
Yeah.
I don't
Interesting.
know. I feel like Hollywood just is constantly making everything comedic, and I don't know if I enjoy it in the moment, but when I think about it, it's like, did that really add to the movie? Like, I had fun, but was the movie tainted because of it? Like, could it have been better without it?
Yeah.
Like, not everything needs comedy.
You don't play to all the crybabies out there.
It's like how like you can add garlic to every dish and it's wonderful, but does every dish need garlic to be good? And will you get different flavors without garlic? Yeah, of course. And you'll have different experiences. But you can also add garlic to everything and it's still fine.
Garlic ice cream.
I think that's still pretty good.
It might be.
Yeah,
You
I
never
can
know.
see it being good. The whole like more of a thriller than a horror thing is actually how I felt about it. Like, I'm really not a big fan of horror movies just because I'm kind of a weenie, but Like I got talked into watching it, and I was curious about it, and like I was pretty horrified at the opening sequence when Pennywise bites his little arm off, and then he's like, "Help me!"
There we
like,
go.
That was pretty traumatizing.
Yeah, like that stuck with me. But like
That was a close one. That was several close ones.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we'd make it.
Maybe you were right. Maybe this is too dangerous.
No, I was wrong. We can climb this mountain. I've got your back.
Hell yeah, Miley Cyrus.
I believe in you.
It means a lot to me. Boom.
I was I've never seen any of the It movies, but like I've seen that opening sequence as well. And Jerry explained it to me recently that it is just a manifestation of fear, and he feeds off of innocent souls.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, why do you bite the arm off then? If he's feeding off the soul, and he has to bring him back to this layer.
Maybe
I
the
feel like this
soul's
little
contained
kid,
in the arm.
Because if he
This
bites the
little-
kid's arm off, the kid's gonna be scared, and it
Yeah,
might
the
make
kids
it-
be
I feel like
freaked
this
out.
little
Like how
kid
you're
is
not
gonna
supposed to-
bleed out before you get him to the sacrificial
Well, it's like-
chamber.
It's probably like how you don't want to scare deer or game in general because it taints the meat. Maybe if the person's not scared enough when he consumes it, the soul doesn't taste as good. So he bites the kid's arm off to freaking scare him. I'd be scared if something bit my arm off.
Wiser words.
Yeah.
Never spoken.
I'm so haunted by that opening scene though, especially when like he's trying to crawl away and you just see little hands slide him back in. Like, oh,
Wait till it too.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Really?
No, I mean maybe one day, but like I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it. in
It'll
theaters.
probably be on Netflix in about 8 months.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just don't go out of my way to watch horror movies. As you guys are gonna see in October with my reaction to horror
Yeah.
games, I just can't stand it. And like I do have a thing that I think compromises the idea of even going to horror movies in the first place, where sometimes I get so freaked out and I'm so scared of like a jump scare that's about to come. I pretty much just sit and I cover my face with my hands, and then I use my thumbs to plug my ears, so it's like I'm not even there. And like I think, speaking of being horror being compromised, like I stopped really kind of respecting Pennywise as a scary character when a group of kids just beat the shit out of him. You know, like
But he's still like scary at the same time.
yeah. I mean, like
I
of
think
course he's
that's
scary.
and that's probably the reason why you don't see it as a horror movie, because in a true horror movie, the main character has no power, and I think that's most of the time that's the true horror of
Yeah.
the situation. You have no power to do anything, and just because the kids defeated it, I don't think that makes it not a horror movie.
That's why I don't like horror. Like I'm good with thriller, like supernatural stuff. I can't do because of that very reason.
yeah, because they don't
Yeah.
Because
have.
I can't fight back. If
Yeah.
some dude's chasing me with a knife, I can try to do something about that. I might not win, but I can at least try.
well, I guess
It's
it's
spooky demons. I'm just game
Like if
over.
a ghost is attacking you and the cops aren't believing you and there's nothing you can do, you're it's over.
yeah.
You move to a new house, it's still haunting you.
There's a key.
What do? You can't do anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you guys watch A Quiet Place?
Yes, I
No.
did. That's a good one.
I like again. I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to watch it because horror movies spooky. But
But you probably didn't like the ending at all.
well, what sucks is that I know what happens in the end because it became a meme for a while, or like I saw it get memed, and I was like,
Yeah.
all right, well I know what happens now.
Oh, you gotta get.
I think you had a boost up top there. It looks like something that you could boost into,
Maybe.
like the ceiling.
Oh,
At least give it a try.
Straight,
Can you
straight
climb?
up
You
the.
can climb up.
Climb up what?
You can climb up the wall and then. Oh no, you can't.
You gotta go straight
Oh.
up where the spikies are.
And,
then somehow
pray
grab
tell
the
how
boot.
I'm going to
I
do
don't
that.
know.
Oh,
So
go
that's
down.
where you
Go
gotta
down.
Can I go down? Yeah, this is one where I can go down. Sometimes you can't tell, so I'd like to check out like above first. Oh,
So Evan, I'm really, really surprised by the fact that you've actually never played Wind Waker. I would really love to do like a stream or let's play of it.
Where did this come from?
He
I'm sorry, did I miss something?
he told me about it earlier and it just popped into my head. Because I love that
I've
game.
never played Wind Waker either, and I would love to play that game.
Oh, you guys! Like I have the Wind Waker Special Edition Wii U. It's the only reason I still even keep that Wii U plugged in on the off chance that I might play Wind Waker.
What about
sometime.
Smash?
Smash 4. Would you ever play it again?
No, like Mitch insists that like Smash 4 is fun enough to go back to, but like the only thing that's really fun to do in Smash 4 is play the characters that are now not nearly as good in Ultimate. Like play like Cloud with his big Buster Sword that whaps across the whole screen. Like Smash 4 doesn't really bring anything to the table that Ultimate doesn't do better and with more content. Like I would have Excuse me. Literally no reason to go back there. Grazie. No, damn it. Dankeschön.
Okay.
That's German for thank you.
Isn't it Dankeschön, not Dankeschön?
It could be. I'm
Dankeschön.
not German.
Dankeschön. Okay.
Or Dankeschön. Kind of depends.
Oh, that was swaggy.
You know what, brother?
Swagalicious.
I wonder when you're gonna have your
I,
rematch with the Squid Boys.
Now, so we were just having a conversation, and the conversation is like a car, and someone was driving with it, and then Matt reached over, grabbed the wheel, and just yanked it towards Wind Waker.
Turn left! I want to know who put Matt in shotgun so he could yank the wheel.
But I'm gonna bring it back here for a
We're
second.
back on the highway.
I thought we were.
Matt needed to pee, so we pulled over.
So
but
the-
we're back on the highway.
I'm sorry. I thought we were done talking about it. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I read an art because of all the hype with it too. I read an article about the guy who plays the clown, who
Yeah.
plays Pennywise,
Yeah.
and how he just like fell into character, and he was one of those guys that just like remained in
Method
character the
acting.
entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really like whenever in between takes he would like avoid the kids just so that when he got new makeup or whatever it would be a genuine thing.
Yeah.
Well, apparently coming back into this role was just like a piece of cake for him. Like he fell right back into it.
That's
Mm.
awesome.
And that
I see.
since the last movie, like when it ended and they wrapped, he would have dreams either as him as Pennywise or Pennywise visiting him in
Oh.
his dreams. Like that's how deep, like for months afterwards, that's how deep he was into this character.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's
And
scary.
coming back to the second one, he was just like immediately back into this
That's awesome.
spooky
Well, and I
clown.
know, like, for the first one, all the kid actors, they didn't see him until, like, the first scene with him.
Holy cow.
So, like, they actually got, like, the genuine reaction sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There was in that article where it was like one kid started crying, like actually started crying, and he was like, "What am I doing?"
Well, that means they did their job. This is a piece of trivia that I always lay down. The guy who plays Pennywise, who's Bill
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård.
Yeah,
His dad is Stellan Skarsgård, who plays the physics guy in the Thor movies, and Selvig, Eric Selvig. Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. Just so you know,
I don't know.
there's
what
a
it's
father and son acting team.
That guy is a really good actor. The dad.
Yeah,
He is a phenomenal actor.
And
Every
they
time he
gave him-
appears in a movie.
And then they gave him like a pretty cool role in the Thor movies.
yeah.
Like in the second Thor movie, he's literally like insane with running around in underwear.
Yeah.
Actually, it too has Bill Hader in it, and I love it. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Bill
I,
Hader, yeah, you
I
do know that.
love Bill Hader. He's so funny.
I heard he did a good job with the role, too.
He did do a good job, but like that was the thing. Like he was really funny in the movie, but he was also like pretty convincing as like Finn Wolfhard's character. But yeah, I saw some behind the scenes set photos that are pretty funny of him and Pennywise standing together, and they're both laughing like this with their hands on it, and then Pennywise just goes, "Ugh," and then he's just like, and then the next camera shows him like running away and everything.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I love it. He's like, yeah, he just gives me joy. He's one of those actors.
I thought you were talking about Pennywise for a second.
Yeah. I love clowns. Nah, Pennywise spooks me a little bit.
Speaking of clowns, this is how you change lanes, Matt. Joker's coming out
Oh,
soon.
he's using the turn signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really nice.
We saw it coming.
I'm super excited. Joaquin Phoenix, it looks like he's like killing it. In
Yeah.
every
Literally.
like yeah.
That guy is. I want to see like. I want to see her because I haven't seen her yet, and people are talking so much.
Oh,
about
Oh,
that's
that's
him
right.
in that.
Yeah, that's a movie I've been wanting to watch, but I haven't.
That's another thing while we're on the topic. I don't listen to the radio a lot, but I did like the other day, and they were talking about movies or not movies, TV shows that have defined the 2000s.
Yeah.
So like, you know,
My Little Pony.
the 90s had like Friends and all that stuff. What do you guys think are TV shows that would define
the 2000s?
Lost.
Unfortunately.
Is probably a pretty big one.
Lost was
Well,
one of the answers.
Yeah. 2000s. Hey. I guess The Office came out in the 2000s,
Yeah.
didn't it?
That was
Yeah.
a little bit before.
Was
so,
it?
So they don't count it. Yeah. It was
What?
Like, it was like 90.
I thought it
Like,
was
does it have to have
2002.
started in the 2000s?
Oh,
yeah,
no.
it started in the 2000s.
Yeah, Friends started in the 2000s.
No, it started in 93.
No, it didn't. No, it started like
Hey
99.
Google, what year did Friends begin?
Hey Google, what year did Friends air?
I have a question for you guys.
Please.
Anyway, just before you
Yeah,
get there,
what was-
the,
yeah,
the,
what-
the number one was Breaking Bad.
Really?
That is a good
Because
answer.
that ended
That's
in
a great
2010,
answer.
right?
That is a good
That was a
answer.
good. Okay,
Yeah.
what were some of the other ones? I am curious. So
You nailed it with Lost. They only rattled off the top 3 on the radio.
yeah.
So
Hell
it was,
yeah.
It was Lost, Breaking
This
Bad.
is it. The home stretch.
10.
We're
Yeah,
so
this was-
close. We're gonna make it.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I'm just probably gonna die when you leave here. I'm sorry. I was holding you back. I need to learn to trust you.
It's not your fault. I tried to leave you behind. And honestly, I've been trying to leave you behind my entire life. I'm sorry. I wish I tried to understand you sooner.
Very face disease.
I was too proud or stubborn or something.
Are we still doing the face cam, Peter?
We wasted so much time and energy. At least we're finally talking about it.
Yeah. I'm glad the mountain brought you out. I think we can move past this. If we can climb this mountain together, we can do anything.
What if we don't make it?
Shut the fuck up. I'd be okay with that.
You would?
No. Of course. I'm just glad we're trying. I really needed to do this.
I'm finally starting to understand why. Let's finish it.
She smiled.
Woo!
A genuine smile.
And the last
Ooh.
one was
2000.
American Idol.
American
Oh,
Idol.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was huge.
Anyway,
Lord
Peter, you had a
Christ.
question?
Well, I was gonna say like I was just talking to Brendan earlier, and it made me think like when we finally get like our first paycheck with live connection, what should we buy? Because I feel like we should like frame something.
Company dinner.
No,
Can't
we're not
frame
gonna
a
do
company
that.
dinner.
Our
We
first
can frame the
paycheck-
memory of it.
You can
Our
frame
first paycheck is gonna be $100. That's what it's gonna be. Because that's
wow.
what. That's when you
Oh,
can deposit
Oh.
from Twitch.
Hey, I got one.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Peter, you
Oh, so
idiot. You
there's-
didn't find any of the other
so
ones.
There's 6 of them.
Did you guys find any of these in your campaign?
No,
Well,
what?
this is our campaign.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, now. No, I think it's all on this level. That's what I'm interpreting it as.
Oh, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's possible, actually.
So, now what?